All right, this is a new episode. We are 757 the show. We got the homie BJ Jenkins.
Jinx in the building.
Hey, you funny. Hey, what BJ stand for? Why they? What's your first name? Bartholomew.
Man, nah, man.
You don't like saying
I
that?
don't know, man, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody call me BJ, man. I used to put that on my papers in school. I used to put that on, you know what I mean? Unless it's a legal document, I put my real name, but I don't really. They don't need to know my government.
All right. So first, everybody know me and you from playing high school basketball. You for now rapping now. But everybody want to know, especially some of the people that ask me, some of my tall heads, is did I make you fall in high school? Let's get that out of the
Nah,
question.
you ain't make me fall, bro. I don't know what that is. It's some footage of that though, like on the YouTube or something.
Yeah.
What happened was I think Camille was checking you or something,
Uh-huh.
and I was coming to do a double team. You know what? For the record, I guess technically he kind of did then, cause he made us run into each other and we failed. I guess so. Respect.
All right. So, when did you start playing basketball?
I've been playing ball since I was a kid, man. Probably like I was around it all the time. My dad used to coach college. My mom was a cheerleader. She was into basketball, all sports actually. I used to watch it. Had a little hoop in the kitchen. Used to rent these Michael Jordan movies every Friday. Like that was our thing. We ain't really had money like everybody think we did. We used to rent these. She used to take me to Blockbuster. Throwback. Take me to Blockbuster on Friday. We could get a pizza. She'll order a pizza and she'll let me rent a movie. I rent the same movies every week. Michael Jordan Playground, Michael Jordan Come Fly With Me. And I would just watch it over and over and try it in the kitchen, try to move, breaking stuff.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But I'm from Connecticut, so in Connecticut, the age group to start playing ball, you have to be older than in Virginia.
Okay.
So I think I really start playing, I got here in 3rd grade. I want to say maybe like on a real team like 96.
Mm-hmm.
So ever since then, I just been on it like that.
Where'd you move to out here?
Lake Edwards.
So that's Bayside, right?
Yeah, Bayside area, Baker Road.
So what made you go ahead.
Not good.
So what made you go to Green Run High School?
Actually, when I was coming up, I don't know if it's still like this, but Bayside Arms and Lake Edwards used to fight all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like it used to be some wild, like it was wild too, like for real.
Would you win those fights?
Some of them. I mean, I was always a kid though that knew what I wanted. Like I knew I wanted to go play basketball. I knew I wanted to be different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I knew right from wrong, but I grew up in the hood though. So if my friends was riding, I'm riding with them. You know what I mean? That's just how we talk. You know, but I always was smart enough to not put myself in certain positions. That was one of the best characteristics of me growing up.
Uh-huh. Usually though, when you live in like the hood, or usually your friends be like, if they know you nice and hooping, they be like, you good, bro. We got this. You know
That's a fact, man. All the older heads, especially the OGs as you call them,
Mm-hmm.
they will always like keep me away from that. But they, like I said, they ain't really have to, because I wouldn't put myself in certain positions. But if I knew my friends, like people that I call my friends, it's like a good 6, 7 dudes I grew up with. If they was going, I was going. It didn't matter. We gonna lose together. We gonna get beat up together. Like we gonna win together. Whatever it is, we gonna ride together. Though. So that's just how I was with that. But yeah, for the most part, they keep you out of it.
How was besides your pops, like who was there to look up to that played basketball in your area?
I mean, I just really looked up to Jordan. Yo, I love Michael Jordan, bro. I would swear to God, like I would watch him. And it's crazy because like now, like I go to his birthday parties and stuff, or I be seeing him, and it's just like whatever. But growing up as a kid, man, like the stuff he was doing was amazing, and I just always knew like I wanted to do that. And then when I moved to Virginia, and then I got familiar with Iverson, and then to see him do what he do at my size, my height,
Yeah.
I started to believe like it was really possible. You know what I'm saying? And just his story. So them two guys definitely the most.
So you say you going to Jordan parties?
Huh?
Say you going to Michael Jordan parties? How you going to Michael Jordan parties?
I say that in my album and stuff. I got a couple bars. Yeah, like Jordan Party All Stars, You go to just Jordan party, you ain't gotta go to no other All-Star event, man. That's the best thing. But it's hard to get on that list. I don't even know how I be getting up there, but yeah.
That's what's up. So how would you so why Green Run? Why did you choose to go to Green Run High School?
My mom bought a house out of Green Run.
Oh, so y'all moved?
Yeah, so we moved, but even when we moved at first, I was still going to Bayside Middle. I think 8th grade year. Stayed at my grandma's house, yeah. But my mom just wanted me to get away from that. But it's crazy because Green Run won't really know better.
I know. I mean,
you know, it's like it was crazy because like it's really houses in Green Run with yards and stuff. People doing yard work, like. And like everyone won't like that. Like so, it was like when I got there and they was like, yeah, these the tough kids, or these is who's this. You gotta know him. Like this, respect him, and this the tough guy. Like I was looking like, yo, but they really didn't care, man. They was wilding, like so. But like I said, man, I just always focused on ball, man. So it all worked out for the best, I guess.
So what was your role at Green Run? Because you was before you started 4 years, did you?
Nah. When I first got there, we didn't have a coach.
You didn't have a coach?
Yeah, nobody wanted to coach. So then they hired, I think a guy named Byers was there. And then he got fired. And then so we didn't have no coach, like probably till about 3 weeks to the season. So that's when Ed Young came through. And when Ed Young came through, I mean, off rip, he was a college coach. I think he coached at Quinnipiac. In Connecticut, Quinnipiac College. So he comes through. He doesn't put no 9th or 10th graders on varsity. Off rip, he tell you like yada. And I'm talking about like it was most of the best players was in 9th and 10th grade. We was killing open. I was hurt about that too, man. I cried about that. I ain't gonna lie. And I remember I just start killing in JV. And then I remember I would do anything to be around y'all. I would stay after for practice. I would carry the water. I would take stat. Yo, coach, you need something? Y'all need extra body? Literally, like, I really wanted to play on varsity. I know it was good enough. So I would do whatever. Then finally, both guards were ineligible. So he had to call me
second
up.
half.
And I had like 19 first game. Made somebody fall. It was crazy. And then that's when it started.
That's when it started. So you idolized Jordans, but you never. I don't know if you ever had hops. Did you ever have hops? Or?
Nah, I mean I could dunk, but I never was no hopper. I could still dunk that, but I ain't know.
So when did you like? Cause I've known you. They was like, hey, you gotta go at the 3-point line. So when did you become like a shooter? Or was you always a shooter?
What's crazy is I always was a driver, and then just one day I said I'm gonna start shooting. I think actually it was at Tallwood when we played Lansdowne in the districts.
What year is this? I don't know if I was there then.
I can't remember what year that was, man. Was it my junior year?
Who was you playing against?
Stanley, Percy.
Yeah, so that probably was both.
But I remember before the game, I was like, I'm about to start pulling from the volleyball line. And they were laughing at me. I was like, do it. I made it. When I made it, I was like, oh, I might just did something. Tried it again, made the next one. And then from then on, I was like, and it's crazy because now looking back at it, I didn't even know how to shoot, really. I crossed my arms. I mean, I didn't hold my follow. I don't know how I was making it. I get to college, I learned how to shoot for real, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, I was really shooting like that without even knowing how to shoot. Like,
so they changed your shot in college, too? Why did they do that? They changed Darius' They changed Darius' shot, too.
It needed to be changed. Like, it was good. It was probably like a 35% three-point shooter, and when it changed, it's like 41, 42. So that's a big improvement. Yeah. But, you know, I think we all could get better at all times, at all ages. At all ages. So there's nothing wrong with that.
But if you making it, I don't understand. They didn't change Lonzo's shot in college. He in the NBA now.
I don't know.
All right, so how would you so you at Green Run, what's the most memorable thing at Green Run? Like, everybody talk about the consecutive quadruple doubles.
Yeah, they was hating. Hey yo, they be hating on me talking about that. I had 2 quadruple doubles, man, back to back, man. Show me some respect, man. Put a K on the end too, man. What's up?
What games were those? Who was y'all playing against?
Bayside and Cox. My last 2 games of high school, my senior year. Most memorable moment?
Yeah. How far did y'all ever go? Did you ever go?
We always went to the regionals.
Okay. Yeah, I had some hoopers. Hitman, Camille, Ramel. I had some football players too that played with y'all. That was pretty tough. Joe, I think that was one dude's name.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what though? I do got a memorable moment, man. So one time, I don't know why we was doing this, but we was rolling dice before the game, right? In the varsity locker room.
Uh-huh.
And I remember we high school kids. We ain't get money like these kids now, but we like $100 in the pot. And I remember I hit. Well, I thought I did, but I was too hyped. So I'm jumping up and down, everybody going crazy. I'm like, give me my money. And like out the corner of my eye, I see Coach just standing there watching us, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I throw the dice over at the other side. Everybody see him, Coach. So Coach was like, all right, don't worry about it. We had a game. We playing Kempsville, and at the time, Kempsville was like the worst team in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they smacked us. Coach had threatened us, like, don't worry about it. We gonna talk about it in practice. We ain't gonna worry about it right now. So, man, we was so down. We lost. So then the next day at practice, Coach coming in with dice. Shout out Ed Young too, man. That's my man for real. He at Nansman River right now. Coach coming in with some dice. Like, y'all wanna roll dice, right? All right, I'm gonna roll some dice, and y'all gonna run double of what I roll. I'm gonna roll it 2 times. We was like, oh my God. Good thing Coach don't got a hot hand because he aced out both times, so we only had to run 2 sprints. But that probably was the funniest and best memorable moment from Greenwood High School for me basketball-wise. It was just me and my teammates. You know, I was always big on that. Like, I love my teammates or whoever I was with. So, you know, it was more like a brotherhood. So, no amount of points or basketball accomplishments were equivalent to the good times I spent with my homies, you know what I'm saying? Like, things like that. As you get older, you realize you can't go back and get them, and then, you know.
Because you don't chill with the same people you used to. Well,
I mean,
everybody lives.
I do for the most part. I mean, the people around me are, I'm just all about vibes, man. Good vibes. Like, it's not even I don't even got problems with people, man. You know, like, if you just on that, you don't like me, well, that's cool. Like, do you. You know what I mean? I'm going to do me. And I'm going to just do me with the people that love me. You know what I mean? That's just how I move, man. It ain't nothing.
Mm. So how would you describe the recruiting? Like, how was your recruitment then? Or did you play AAU basketball then?
Yeah, I played with Boo Williams. He didn't give me no play time.
Why not? Who was on your team? I ain't even know Burn.
Man, there was some people on that team, man. There was some good kids on that team, but I done gave them 25 to 30. So I didn't understand. But, you know, that's also too, though, man, like growing up, you got a lot of people in your ear and stuff. So it kind of shapes your views, and then you get caught up in things you shouldn't get caught up in. Like, you start worrying about stuff like that when you shouldn't. You should just keep getting better and better and let you put it into your game. And it's a lot of times in my life I done got sidetracked listening to people and letting them shape my mind. So that's why now when I train kids and stuff, I try to give it to them as real as possible. Like, you're not in trouble, bro. You're not. It's just, it can go this way or this way. And it's on you really to see how you're going to move. And yeah, I played Boo Williams. Boo Williams didn't give me no play time, so I ended up playing with the Chesapeake Nighthawks. And we ended up coming second in the nation in the Nationals. That's back when AAU was at the Milk House. It's mad different now, Disney World. Yeah. But we ended up coming in second place, man. But I was such a competitor. I remember I threw the silver medal. They was mad at me like I had bad sportsmanship. But
You say you threw it?
Yeah, I threw that. I didn't want that, man.
How much you lose by? How much did y'all lose by?
I lost by like 5, 6. But it's like, yo, we weren't raised to be second place, man. Like, that second place is really first loser, man. Like, I don't think that makes you have bad sportsmanship or anything like that. 'Cause I think I really have good sportsmanship, man. Like, but I wasn't with that second place, man. And I'm like that now with anything I do. I don't want to be in second place.
That's what's up. So, how was your recruitment process at Green Run? Like, how was colleges, or did colleges reach out to you?
It was different back then. Like, now they could just get to you so many ways, but like my recruiting process wasn't that good, or it wasn't as good as I thought it would have been for whatever reason. I'm not blaming nobody or throwing nobody under the bus or nothing, because, you know, everything happens how it's supposed to happen, and it's like, I truly believe that. But man, I had Georgia on me, Purdue. They wanted me to cut my hair. I didn't want to cut my hair. I had long cornrows at this time. Indiana, then Mike Davis got fired. That kind of messed things up with that. Wake Forest was on me. Long story short, I ended up going to Liberty.
Why?
Yeah.
What made you choose Liberty?
I mean, actually, all I had at the time, to be honest, because everything else fell through for whatever reason it fell through. And, you know, they would offer me, so I ended up going there. But, like
Did
I
you
said,
take a
everything
visit there?
happened. Yeah, I took a visit. They offered me on the spot, actually. But I took a visit. But it was never like, I didn't get the Jesus Shuttlesworth treatment ever. You know what I'm saying?
But you stayed there for 2 years, right?
Yeah, 2 years. I had 2 coaches. But
Damn.
it's crazy, man. Liberty is a different place, man. Like, it's different. But I needed that. I needed to see all the different sides of life to understand life. Like, I understand people. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm from where I'm from or what I'm from, and that's what when you growing up, that's all you know. So then you get here and it's like culture shock. Like, what is this? And at first I'm like, yo, but now looking back at life, like that was important, and I got a lot of relationships to this day from people that went there with me. You know what I'm saying? They still my mans for real.
Where
Still
Liberty
rock
at?
out, huh?
Where Liberty at?
Lynchburg, Virginia.
Oh,
Is
man.
to be honest though, yo, it's really actually one of the dopest schools I've ever seen in my life. Like they
Oh,
have
really?
man-made ski slopes. They got
Okay.
the facilities is crazy. A lot of money there. It's a lot of it's just different.
You said it's just different.
Yeah.
So what made you leave leave Liberty and go to Maury State, and why Maury State?
Actually, to be honest, I never even heard of Murray State, and we had played George Mason that year at Liberty, my sophomore year, and I had torched him. I had like 25 or something. So Coach Larinaga, I was trying to transfer, so I told Coach Larinaga, like, yo, what's up? Like, closer to the crib still, far enough, but y'all just went to the Final Four not too long ago. I'm with it. So I go there, they was like, yeah, we with it too, as long as you scored like you scored against us, ha ha ha. And it was all good. I'm like, bet. They said they was gonna call me back in like a week, let me know what's going on. And I think I remember it like it was yesterday actually. I was at the 7-Eleven over there by Booker T. I was walking out the door. Coach L called me. I'm hyped too. What's up, Coach? He was like, yeah, what's up, BJ, man? We gonna go with a big man. I was like, what? Like, so now I don't have no school. I already left Liberty. I thought I was going here, so I wasn't trying to talk to no other schools. Summer school started in like 2 weeks. I'm like, oh man. Out of nowhere, I don't know how he got my number, how he even knew about me. Coach Kennedy from Murray State called me, like, yeah, man, I'm the head coach. You know, both of our guards are senior guards, so your sit-out year will be the senior guard. You come right in, and you ain't got to worry about nothing. I'm the head coach telling you this. And we bring y'all on visits. I get there, it's nothing there. It's just the school, but I'm just looking at these banners, and they like, really went? I'm like, I had never heard of this. You know what I'm saying? And then as I went there, man, that tradition was real. I didn't know. Like, as you see now, they got the kid, Ja Moran. He probably go top 5. He's crazy. Isaiah Cannon, Campaign. Just to name some of the guards that went to the league from there recently. So it was always tradition since I got there, and I'm proud alumni.
So what? Why'd you leave? Why'd you want to leave Liberty?
It was just a lot of rules and stuff, man. I just wanted to play basketball, honestly. It just wasn't for me. It's like I said, it's a good place, it's a good institution, good school but it ain't for everybody for real. And it wasn't like it was like my experience there was cool, but I didn't see me progressing in basketball the way I needed to progress.
Did y'all ever like win your conference or anything?
At Liberty, I think we came short 1 or 2 games every year I was there. And we had talent too, but like I said, man, there was so much other stuff going on besides basketball. And usually when the kid gets a scholarship for basketball, that's really what he wants to do is play basketball. He doesn't really care about too much other stuff. And it was like so much other stuff that just...
What's some other stuff?
I don't know, man. A lot of rules, man. Just, somebody...
I feel it. Dang. So, Maury... What is it? How you say it? Murray State?
Murray State.
So, you get to Murray State. You sit out a year. When did you meet Isaiah Cannon? And how was that relationship? I know you still got a relationship with him now.
Yeah, that's my little brother for real, man, forever. He came in my first year playing, right after my sit-out year, my junior year, that's what that was. It was his freshman year. And I mean, off rip, he was coming to get that spot. Like he was really trying to get that spot. And it's actually a book. They wrote a book on that season because it was like the best team in school history. It was 31-5, knocked off Vanderbilt and stuff. Like so, they wrote a book, and like the way the book is written, he tells you what's going on, and then he interviewed everybody about that specific thing. So you could see different aspects of it. So here I am, like, who this little dude coming in here? Like he nice though. I'm like off rip. I'm like, yo, he can go. You know what I'm saying? When you play ball, you got mutual respect, but it's a competitive thing. Like, it's always going to be competitive. And he was really trying to get that spot. And it was one day, like, we made him cry. Me and Isaac, the other guard, like, full court, every play, fouling him hard. Really, he was like, man. And that was, like, right before, Christmas break. So, you know, in college basketball, you don't really get to go home too much. So, when he came back from that Christmas break, though, it was different. Like, it was different. He wasn't for that shit no more. That's when he became him for real. But like, man, he was a real important part of that team, especially because he's coming off the bench and you getting a starter off the bench basically. But it was that team was probably a good 12 starters on that team. 12 out of 13, probably 10 out of 13 players could have been a starter. That's why it was so even. But coach more old school. He didn't want everybody to like get off, so he wanted everybody to like a team thing. You know what I'm saying?
Had a role.
Yeah. So everybody averaged about 12, 10 points when it was like a good 6 players on that team that could average 25 plus.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? But.
And was that the 2010 year or?
Yeah, that's the 2010 year.
So that's the year y'all went to the tournament.
Yeah.
Who'd y'all play first? What was y'all record to get to the tournament?
We was 31-5. Like I said, best season in school history. And it was coming off of like a 3-year stint of them not like barely being 500.
Okay.
And that's why it was really like a special season because it just came out of nowhere. But man, like that was the best team I ever played on, where there wasn't too many egos. Everybody was really about the team. Everybody happy for each other, really ride or die for each other. We did everything together. We going to party, whole squad there. Playing the game, whole squad there. I mean, everybody played the PlayStation. We walking somewhere, the whole team going. It was just, I never seen camaraderie like that, I don't think.
For real. Dang. What about, so who'd y'all play first in the tournament?
We played Vanderbilt.
Oh, so that's when you say you know.
Yeah, Vanderbilt.
What was the score? How much y'all beat them by?
We beat them by 1, man. Like,
Describe
that's
that
probably
game.
the illest basketball feeling I ever had in my life. Like, anybody who's been to the tournament will tell you it's surreal, for real, because you're a kid. You're still a kid. That's the crazy part. When you watch Zion and stuff now, you're like, man, he's still he's a kid. You don't even know really what he is yet. And like now, you getting police escorts to the gym. It's the whole gym filled to watch you practice. ESPN, CB, every time you turn around, it was different. The per diem go up. You start to feel official. It's surreal already. Then like before the game, like they start playing the highlight videos, and you like, wow, like I'm really here. Like this is what we watch on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we knew he was gonna be Vanderbilt though. Like we don't even worry about them, to be honest with you. I mean, so we beat them at the buzzer. De Niro hit a shot at the buzzer, and it was like, I can't explain that feeling. Like to this day, like if I talk about it, I feel crazy. Like you hear the horn. It's like 20,000 people there. You hear the horn go off while the ball's in the air, and then you just hear that shit splat. Crowd go crazy. Like that shit was crazy, man. Like I remember we had drew a play. We had this one play. I came down. I got a shot up early. I missed it. I break the hell out of that shit too. We get the rebound. Coach called timeout. He draw up the play. The play don't really work. So Isaac, he makes something happen. He drives.
How much time was on the clock?
Man, it was like probably 4 seconds.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't nothing crazy. Like Isaac gets the ball and throw it to De Niro. He pump fake one dribble, and that's his shot. Like when he did that, like I knew it was good. Like, but that was a special season. I hit a game winner. Isaac hit a game winner. Isaiah hit a shot from his knees from half court. You know what I'm saying? Like De Niro hit that shot. It was just nonstop. Then we end up losing to Butler next round.
But how going into that Butler game, how did you feel? Did y'all feel like y'all was going to win the next game?
Yeah, we thought we was going to win the championship.
You thought y'all was going to win?
No, real talk. Like we thought the same thing Butler did. How they went and they lost to Duke in the championship by 2.
Yeah.
We felt whoever won that game, we felt was gonna do that. the way the bracket was set up with the injuries and everything, the way the season was, just how we was making those shots and all that stuff. We knew whoever won that game was gonna go, cause they was a disciplined team too. They had Shelvin Mack, who was in the NBA. Brad Stevens, the coach for the Celtics, was their coach. Gordon Hayward was on that team. They had
the one that missed the shot to win to beat Duke, right? Didn't he?
Yeah, from half court. Yeah.
Shit looked like it was going.
Yeah, man. So we thought we was winning, and I remember, I think maybe I blew a defensive assignment. Somebody stepped up, and then the kid Norad got an and-one, and he wasn't. Of all people, it blew me that he hit the and-one. But anyway, so now we down. We foul him. He hits the shot. Missed the second when we get the rebound. I think run down the court all crazy. Goes up, see he don't have a layup, throws it back. So me, Isaiah, and I think De Niro all run to the ball. Isaiah got the ball. So we was thinking like, I mean, to be honest, in a freshman in that situation, like you'll kind of be like, nah, but we all felt like he could make the shot. But with how he was young at the time, he wanted to be the hero and hit the game winner. Like when De Niro hit that shot, like it was different, man. Dick Vitale calling him, he on first take. It's all that like. So I can only imagine what Isaiah was thinking at that time. You know what I'm saying? 18, 17, he wasn't even 18 yet. 17 years old, freshman. See, I got the ball. Yeah, it's time. You know what I'm saying? And he was already having a crazy season, but I guess he was waiting for the last shot. I know for a fact now he wouldn't wait for the last shot right there. He would know like we got to get a quick shot. What happened was he waited for the last shot and then they trapped him, lost the ball, and I was so mad at him, dog. We be talking about that. I was so mad at him, bro. I ain't speak to him for like 3 months, and that's my brother. Like that's my brother for real. To this day, that's my brother.
But that one your senior year, was it?
Nah, that was my junior year.
Okay.
That was my junior year. But to be honest, I probably would have tried to go to the league. If we would have won that game, I would have tried to go to the league. And it probably would have been better because I kind of already knew, because of the people I knew in the NBA, I already kind of knew a lockout was coming the next year.
Oh, you did?
So I kind of, I mean, it was, all the roads was leading to, yo, if y'all do what y'all supposed to do here, you might have a chance now. But I knew it was going to be a lockout, man. That lockout, that's when I ended up going to the D-League and stuff, so.
What happened during the lockout? How you knew it was gonna be a lockout? And who'd you play for in the D League?
I played for Erie Bayhawks.
The lockout then.
The lockout didn't stop the D League,
Oh.
so they still had the draft, but they didn't have the summer league. They didn't have none of that stuff. So the season didn't start till January.
So you wasn't able to play in the summer league.
Nah, it wasn't one. So but I had a spot though. I had a spot with the Timberwolves and the Trailblazers, and I had a couple workouts set up.
Okay.
But all that got canceled. I was blown. But yes, I played for Erie, man. That was the D League back then was really the D League. Like it was you right there and it's official, but it ain't though, man. Like they traveling, taking all day. They gonna get you. They ain't missing no flight, so they gonna book you gonna have a 6-hour layover. I mean, you think you ain't staying in no crazy stuff like you think. I mean, I'm sure it's different now though. This was like 2011. I mean, it gets better every year. They even changed the name to the G League. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Then I had a couple vets on my team. Mike James. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he was like a 10-year vet in the league. Taught me a lot while I was there. We used to play one-on-one every day. And I used to bust his ass every day, bro. And that's my OG. I used to bust his ass, though, for every day one-on-one. He used to be tight, too. He used to be tight. That's my man.
So the lockout stopped your NBA dreams, kind of. It didn't help.
Actually, no, though. Actually, no. So then, yeah, like, my first couple games, man, like, I didn't even go to the tryouts. They just brought me in because at that time, when they brought me in, the lockout was about to get lifted. So now they were starting to do workouts for call-up. So certain people, they were leaving. Being that I wasn't nowhere, they called me to come in and play. So my first couple games, man, I had like 25, 28, 30, and I was killing. Then Mike James came, so my minutes. The way it works, if it's an NBA guy, he's getting precedence no matter what. Which is, I understand it. You know what I'm saying? He got to show he could still play. He ended up getting a call. I had another dude on my team. He played with LeBron. I can't remember his name, though, man. Anyway, so Mike James leave. I start playing again. Then Jeremy Lin come down. And this is the time when Jeremy Lin blew up all crazy.
Was it before Linsanity or was it after?
Nah, this is the making of Linsanity.
Okay.
I was there. So
Yeah.
Jeremy,
crazy.
I mean, he comes down. I think we playing Maine Red Claws, and so he comes down and we joking, you know, basketball talk, we in practice and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, bro, this ain't the Garden. He like, bro, I don't play in the Garden. I don't know what that's like. I don't get no play time. They about to cut me. That's why they sent me down here. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn. So he come out, but he was hooping though. Like, I didn't expect him to be that good. Like, he was hooping, bro.
Yeah, you see some of his Harvard highlights. He was balling kind of. He was
Yeah,
balling.
he was.
They just don't play in the tournament. They don't do none of that, and they don't really play on TV for real, for real.
Yeah, man, he was hooping, bro. And then, so he gets the call up, and like, Melo was hurt, Felton was hurt, Amari was hurt. What's the light skinned dude? Landry Fields.
Yeah.
Landry Fields was hurt. It was like literally nobody on the team. Like, so he just was out there hooping, and he was killing everybody, man. And that was Linsanity right there. I'm looking at it like, man, if he didn't come down, I would have got the call up. But see, that's how my mindset was all my life. Like, I would look at the glass half empty instead of half full. And like now, as I'm getting older, I'm understanding why certain things turned out like that, because you really can manifest certain things. You really do attract certain things. So I'm growing up, like I said, from the Elwoods, like, we don't really see too much good stuff, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And like, so you always naturally prepare yourself for the worst. You know what I'm saying? Versus looking at it the complete opposite. Like, now my mindset's so different. I look at everything glass half full. Time I was looking at it half empty, so I was getting half empty results, man. So then I ended up going to next season I went to Australia. I was killing them, man. I was averaging like 28. I wasn't even in shape.
How would you describe the overseas experience? Because Aaron had a crazy overseas experience. So I know you got it. You actually got to play. So how was that experience?
It depends who you ask.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely depend the country, because luckily Australia, they still speak English.
Uh-huh.
They eat different food, like seafood different because it's a different ocean, but it's like it's still kind of the same Americanized food. So it wasn't too much different. They love you if you're American. So it was pretty cool, man. That was a cool little 8 months, man. But
make any money?
Yeah, I mean, made a little bread. I wasn't making no 100,000, but I was making some bread. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm a hustler anyway. I was finding mad side hustles. I was training out there. I was doing all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then yeah, man. So that was cool. And then, to be honest though, again, like, that's me on me. I wasn't even in shape. Like, I was averaging 28 or whatever, and I wasn't even in shape. So I'm thinking like, damn, if I was in shape and really was who I was always a hard worker. Like, if I really focused and locked in, like, what could I really have done? But it is what it is. So the next season I was gonna go back, and that's when my grandma died. Like, within the same week. So I was like, damn. So they needed an answer right then. So they ended up going somewhere else. Then my agent got me something else, even better deal actually.
Mm-hmm.
Then my mom tells me, like, my aunt had stage 4 cancer and it's over. I'm like, damn. So I ended up missing that. She ended up dying. I ended up missing that. This is like 2 months after my grandma, and then 2 weeks later my dad died. So then I'm like, I'm mentally fucked up. Like,
yeah, god dang, that's,
you know what I'm saying?
wild.
And I'm really a mentally strong dude. Like, but it was like I was spiraling down, man. Like, I was changing, like, for real, for the worst. Like, I probably could have killed somebody. I was so angry, like, and I don't even want no static for real. You know what I'm saying? But it was like I had a short trigger for real. I'm trying to fight everybody. I'm angry at the world, man. Like, and I was like that for like 2 years, man. And that's why I just stopped playing basketball. Everybody like, man, do it for your dad. Like, no, nigga. like that could go either way. Like, you know, sometimes you can, I'm gonna do this for them, or then you be like, do it. I can't, man. Like, it's not the same. I don't want to do it no more. So then, yeah, that's what happened with that.
I remember your dad. I didn't know he was your dad until I seen the pictures, but I just remember him with the lemon juice. What was the thing about the lemon juice?
He used to say, put hair on your nuts. So he used to tell everybody, that's a funny nigga.
Like, I swear I seen a ref one time. Yeah. He pulled out lemon juice out of his pocket.
That nigga is because he loud, though. You hear him. Like, he could be he could be at the top of the gym in a 10,000 seat gym, like you won't hear him.
Mm.
But it's the lemon juice. I guess that's what he used to do from when he coached, man. But he used to have a saying for everything, man. He hilarious.
Mm.
So, RP to my nigga, man.
That's crazy. 3 deaths in what, like a 4-month span?
Yeah,
all like close people that you actually talk to?
It comes in threes. But like, that's the thing though. This was the first time
it happened to you.
That happened to me in a sense of like that. Like if you listen to my music, I say things about my man Flames, or even like my friends around me, they losing their moms. I lost so many friends. I like 9 years old, lost my uncle to AIDS.
Mm-hmm.
Mad bad shit, man. Mad death and bad shit around me, which is why I always look this shit half empty. But you wouldn't know that. Like for some reason everybody thought like we was rich. My mom just was a real nigga. Mm-hmm. And she made sure like I had everything I wanted, all the Jordans, like, so niggas didn't really know like what was for real, but I was like really traumatized, and I ain't even know that till probably like a year and a half ago. I realized, I started looking back at things like, well, why do I do this? Like, why am I like this? Mm-hmm. And then I realized like, yo, and I had to unlearn a lot of bad stuff, man.
You said unlearn it?
Yeah, unlearn it.
Mm. Like what? What'd you have to unlearn?
Just one thing is the mindset thing, man. Like I was like mentally strong, but I had a negative mindset with certain shit, man.
This thing always gonna go
always
bad.
Yeah, it's gonna go bad. Mm-hmm. And then not knowing like you really manifesting that, you really bringing that in. I'm a big believer in energies. Mm-hmm. You really bringing that energy to you, man. You bringing that. I mean, then shit you worry about, oh, they hating on me. So what? Like, worry about the people that's not hating on you. You're going to get way better results. Yeah. You're going to be around better people. Mm-hmm. You ain't going to put yourself in certain situations, and I learned that over time, man. So I had to learn a lot of things now. Unlearn all that anger. Unlearn all that death. Unlearn, like, yo, that's okay, though. Like, everybody died. Like, it's okay. That ain't going to stop you from being great. You got to be great.
But yeah. Like, if it's not from old age, it's like, damn. Like, yeah. So I can understand that, because my grandmother passed. I'm about to go to California. She died the same day I was about to go to California, and I was trying to get my money back for my ticket, and they was like, nah, you can't get it back. And then I was talking to my family, and they was like, just go. Mm-hmm. She ain't gonna want you to see you like that anyway. See her like that anyway, and then you could just always visit. And then every time I didn't go to the funeral, none of that. I was in California the whole time, but I go now. She got buried in South Carolina, but every time I go visit her, every time I leave the gravesite, it start raining. Yeah, that shit crazy. That shit just weird. For real though. But yeah, so back on the good note, yeah. Isaiah Cannon happens to go to the league after the lockout, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Like after a couple years. How'd y'all feel about that?
I mean, like, when it's really, that's how you know if you truly rock with somebody, because you want them to be great, even mm-hmm. if it's something you may have wanted. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably just how our relationship is grown to what it is anyway, because he know, like, I'm not salty about nothing. I'm really his biggest fan, probably besides his immediate family. Like, Sip playing, I'm wearing the jersey, I'm coming to the game. I'm wearing your jersey, bro. I'm gonna put a picture of your face on my shirt, and we gonna do it. Like whatever. Like, I'm your biggest fan. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, like, the Murray State camaraderie is a real thing though. Like, we still have a group chat. It's like 50 of us. People before me, after me, younger me, some that coached that moved on, and some people there and that. Like, it was. So it's just a real family thing, man. Like, I love that little dude. Like, he's been through a lot. Like, he's been through Hurricane Katrina. He survived Hurricane Katrina, like, at the top of the church. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like, damn, I see why he coming here trying to take. He got to get this money. He got to support his friends. You start understanding things differently, and like you start to really understand like nothing is really ever personal. Mm-hmm. You take it as that. You know what I'm saying? If it's really just that, then you would just leave it alone and go your separate way. But you take a lot of stuff as being personal, and it stops a lot of growth in a lot of relationships, friendships, and things like that.
Facts. Yeah, I hate bad vibes. I don't have no bad vibes around me. Like, I stopped talking to a lot of people for bad vibes. I just like to Move forward.
Because it really do consume you, though.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like they say you be around 7 millionaires, you're going to be the 8th one. You be around 7 drug dealers, you're going to be the 8th one. And I'm not even saying, like, where we come from, man. Like, I know for a fact, man, it's a lot of good dudes like that right now. It's a lot of good dudes who was put in tough situations. They ain't have no choice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not never saying not putting things down like that, because sometimes you got to do what you do. But eventually, you have to go on your own path. You know what I'm saying? You gotta break away from the pack and be like, yo, who am I? Like, what do I really like? You know what I'm saying? Stop judging. Like, I know for when you're younger, when you come from that, you judge people. Oh, he corny. Or he whack. Or he act white. Like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Because he really want to get money. Because he really want to get a business and put, like, that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You have to really start to understand things. And the energies never lie. Like you say, we all are just energy. That's what we are. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as someone walk in the room, you can tell if you have energy connect, you feel it. Yeah. Off rip, you feel it. Like, nah, this bad energy. It's on you to separate yourself from that or to stay around that. If you stay around it, that consumes you. So now if they not doing nothing, they lazy all day, you ain't doing nothing. If they out here trying to start businesses all day, that's what you're going to start doing. By you ain't even going to know you start doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah, that's what I'm at.
So when you, so after you got out your mental state, why not try to go back overseas, or did you try?
Nah, actually, they still calling me now to come overseas, man. To be honest, I got like a couple of offers. They be seeing me, I guess. What? They see I could always go to Australia. That was like family. Like, when I went out there, they love me to death, man. Everybody.
Why not go?
Nah, I'm doing the music now, man. I gotta tell this story, man. I'm passionate about it for real. I'm not trying to be no local.
When you I feel like you got that talent where you want to tell your story and rap?
I mean, I feel like I'm good at anything and everything. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, like I've always felt like that though. I always felt like, yo, if I want to do it, I can do it, and I really put it all behind it. But growing up in Lake Edwards, man, we had a group back in the day. It was me, my man Kenny, my man Ro. We played. We called ourselves the Three Finest. Had a little album, made it, pressed it up, made it on a little cassette tape where you had a double voice and then press it on a CD. Like real hustling. Like looking back at it. So like I say that in a couple of songs. Like I say what I say. I forgot what I said. I said a lot. Nah, but I say a line about like I've been nice. Couple niggas know I've been nice with this shit. Cause I've always rapped. I used to be in the warm up lines rapping. Me and my man E. Cern, we used to be in there rap. We used to on the way to the game. I used to have a Honda. We used to call it Wildin' in the Honda. Just play instrumentals the whole way to the game and just rap all day. And then yeah, man, like so. It's a guy here. I don't know. You know Lou? You know Lou? Clem? But his name, he go by Lucid. Yeah. So I knew Clinton since high school. I'm older than him, probably like about a year. So like, but we was always around, and like like just I always supported him. I always supported anybody doing their thing. Like you, like I'm gonna wear your socks. I'm gonna put them in the video. Like I'm gonna wear this Brill hat. I mean, I'm gonna wear whatever like people around here doing something. So Lou was one of the first dudes to really, in my eyes, take the music serious. So I was always. I'm in his whole squad video, if I could support, I'll support, whatever. So one day, he told me like, yo, bro, like you need to rap. I'm like, why you say that? Like, cause you nice, but you could tell niggas all type of stories, like factual stories. You could tell stories about the women. You could tell stories about being a pro basketball. You could tell stories about going to these places. You could tell stories about heartache and struggle. And I thought like, maybe. So I had threw a freestyle on the internet, on the Instagram. We was going to the TBT tournament. My man Dez Lee. Shout out to Dez, man. He out here doing his thing too. He back. You know what I'm saying? Norfolk all day. Hold it down. Mighty Bookers. Shout out my man Dez Lee. But anyway, yeah, so Dez recorded me and I do the rap and I'm talking about comments going crazy. I'm getting DMs like, yo, how much for a verse? Like, yo, like check my music out, big bro. Like, so I'm looking like, yo, like, what's going on here? So anyway, I don't really pay it no mind. Then over time, that's when I talked to Lou. He say that, and then some other stuff happened. So then, my man Heat, I always talk about free Heat. And when you hear me say free Heat, today free Heat, I mean, that's my man Heat, right? He locked up right now. Free my nigga Heat, man. Today free my nigga for real. So, yeah, so one day we sitting on the couch, man, and he like, yo, you gonna fuck with the stew? Like, he know a dude that had a studio. He's like, yo, come through. Like, we can do it. Like, let's see what's up. I'm like, nah. So finally, he come to find out, the dude who, that's a story for another day. But anyway, we end up not going there, whatever. So over time, he ends up catching the case or whatever. So now we more like really just chilling around more. Like, we just talk, like, spending time building before, I mean, it's time for this court case for him. I mean, that's my brother. And like, we just sitting there, we listen to beats, man. And like, one day I was like, yo, I'm gonna just book the stew, bro. Y'all gonna come? And he's like, yeah. So it was like I forgot what day it was. It was like they had like a holiday party at his crib. His girl had something. And I booked the studio. Lou was like, yo, you gotta go to this guy, T-Rific. And I'm like, alright. So T not hitting me back. Like, he not hitting. So I hit Lou back, like, yo, bro, I'm gonna just book something. He like, nah, bro, you gotta go to T-Rific, like, especially for your first time, so he could just trust me, bro. So I respect Lou. So I was like, alright, bet. So T ended up calling me back. So I go in there the first day, and I'm like, look, yo, I don't really rap, so you might have to guide me through this. So he give me the look like, man, man, you wasting my time. I mean, here I go, like, whatever. So I went up there. First song I made was Look Into My Eyes, a song about my dad, all type of real shit. He was fucking with it. And then from then on, like, I could tell he was fucking with me. And then that just gave me some motivation. And I don't know, then I finally just was like, all right, maybe this is what I'm supposed to do now. And now I just feel right.
What was your first response or your first tape that you put out?
Man, they fucking with it. Like, I ain't even been doing it a year yet. I mean, and like the streams, like, mad people reposting, hitting me up about it. I mean, then I got some people sending me like real messages like, yo, bro, this shit kept me from going in a dark place, like, or I was in a dark place and then I realized like other people be here and it's like got me out of that dark place, and shit like that was beyond my belief because I didn't even know. And you know, they loving the videos. I take pride in the videos for real. Like, I don't want to just be typical. I'm real creative. I'm a creator. Like, I actually write the videos out. You know what I'm saying? And then actually, so the first video, the dude was supposed to shoot it. He hits me up when I put that freestyle up. He hits me up like he gonna shoot it. Yo, I do it for free. Like, yo, niggas need to hear this. La da da da. Like, you from around the way, we could build together. I'm like, all right, bet. I ain't ready yet, but if I do go that route with the music, I'll hit you. So now it's time for me to do it, and bro giving me the runaround. So it's important to me because I want Heat Rock in my video, and his court case is that Monday. So I ended up linking up with the guy DJ the Jet, man. Shout out DJ. 2020 Visions, baby. You know what I mean? So DJ come through, hold it down for me. Boom, we shoot the video the day before Heat Rock get locked up. Alright, so we do that. It's cool. I put it out, and I'm kind of like, I'm a confident dude, but I'm kind of like unsure about it. So I'm like, let me see what happens. Like, if they fuck with it, I'll be like, alright. If not, they'll be like, man, I'll just fuck it around. Right? Which is half empty though. You can't be like that. Right? So then I'm like, alright, but I'm seeing niggas is fucking with it for real. So I'm like, alright, I mean, and I know it's good, but you automatically think your shit is good. You know what I mean? So sometimes it don't be. You just think it, you showing yourself favor. So I happen to go, I do the nonprofit Kicking It. Check us out, Kicking It at Kicking It _ KICKNIT _ Basically, we raise shoes. We sent 70,000 pair of shoes to Africa. We throw these kickback events where you come through. It's like a real kickback. It's mad stuff to do for all ages. Never know who you're gonna see in there. DeMarcus Cousins, Steph, Seth. You might see Drake. Who knows? But yeah. So we were supposed to throw a Kicking It event, a kickback in Sacramento, and at the time the police had just killed this 22-year-old kid, and the city was going crazy for real. So back to that freestyle again. That was around All-Star, I want to say 2 years ago in New Orleans. So the dude named Henry, who films a lot of our Kicking It stuff, he heard it and was like, yo, bro, we should shoot that. Whenever you want to shoot it, let's shoot it. I'm going to do it. Let's shoot it. I'm like, yeah, bro, but this is, like I said, this was all before I really wanted to rap. So now the event gets canceled. We can't do it. And Henry like, yo, you still want to shoot that video? And I'm like, shit, we can. He like, you got a car? He was like, get a car. I'm like, I got a Porsche right now. He like, all right, you got a girl? I'm like, I could get one. Let me say, I'm like, all right, I hit my homegirl up, yo. She was like, all right. But he like, meet me here. We shot the Uchi Wally video. Like, that was really spur of the moment. Just shot that shit.
You got some good videos though. I mean, the quality is good.
Yeah, I mean, it gotta be though. Anything I do, man, is gonna be like, it has to be good. Like, I'm putting my all into it. You know what I'm saying? If not, I'm just wasting my time. I'm saying, not gonna half-ass it, but just what I'm saying though, when the way that played out, it was like it was supposed to happen like that. Like, if now I'm starting to see like, okay. And then when I saw it, when he was done with it, I was like, yo. And then niggas was hitting me like, yeah, this is my favorite shit. And then it just kept getting better and better, man. That's when I just started. I was like, all right, well, this shit, let me put out a project. So I banged that shit out like.
You ain't had no features on your project, did you?
Yeah, I do. I got a song, Juice, Motive, from around here.
Yeah, I know that.
Ty Pretty.
Yeah. Ty Pretty.
I got Vanessa. She's singing on White Sandy Beach music. I got.
Oh, that's Vanessa from
Yeah.
Salem?
I don't know where Vanessa from. She Filipino?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah. Shout out Vanessa, man. She just had a baby, man. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I had my homeboy Drew. Young boy, real talented, man. He on the song She Bad. And I actually had a song feature with my man T-Rific. He on Blissful Thoughts. So yeah, but basically more singing than anything. Like, cause I like to create. But yeah, man, I was just in my own little. I was finding myself like, what is me? What is me right now? What is this? And then I think when you start meshing with too many people, you could get confused sometimes. And you start picking up stuff from them, which is not always bad. But when you're trying to find exactly what you are, what you have grown to be, or what have you become after this, like I said, I just went through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So it was like, I'm okay. Where am I right now? And I learned through the music. And as I'm rapping, all that shit is true. Everything I say is true. As I'm rapping, I'm like, damn, I'm doing some ill shit. But I'm really fucked up in the head because sometimes I don't even notice like I'm doing this like this. Like, I didn't even know. I'm there, but I'm not there because I'm mentally messed up. I'm sad. I mean, I'm depressed. Like, wow, I gotta fix that. And that shit helped me. Like, that shit helped me a lot, actually.
So your music helped you with the depression?
Yeah, definitely.
So right now you doing the kicking it, the music, Camp Jenks. Describe what you doing at Camp Jenks, or what made you start doing Camp Jenks?
Around that time, I started coaching. 757 Hurricanes. And, you know, some young kids, man. It's like 7, 8. You know, they don't really know how to play. It's cute. You know what I'm saying? But it's kids, man, have great energy, man. That's how we, as adults, need to live. We need to live like a kid at heart. Because when you're a kid at heart, you're just doing what makes you happy all the time. A lot of times as adults, we do a lot of stuff that does the opposite. We feel like, no, I have to do this. I have to get this done. Or this is important. When actually, that should be in our head, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm starting to be around these kids and we coaching. And it's fun, man. It's fun. They getting older. So we move up. Then we get another team. And then I actually we wasn't even practicing. We beating people by like 50. And we wasn't even practicing. We like showing some stuff. So then we started practicing. And I started to show them like little drills. And as I started showing them little drills, I was like, okay, I see them picking it up. And then one of the parents was like, yo, how much for you to train my son like this by himself? I mean, I guess they did their homework on me or whatever. So I started training him and I started putting him on the gram. You know what I mean? Because I really wasn't even going to do no business. Like, I was just really just wanted to help the kids, like literally. And give them stuff I didn't have. And I ended up training him, and then people was like, hey man, you start seeing him get better, then I start getting more and more. And next thing you know, now I'm training pros, and I'm training high school, college, little kids, and then just turned into Camp Jenks. So yeah, you want to get your handles right, you know what I'm saying? You want to get your shot right, come to Camp Jenks, baby.
How'd you get the opportunity to meet Steph and all, though? I know you went to California. Project with them.
Well, Seth, I hosted Seth on his visit to Liberty. Seth went to Liberty first before he went to Duke. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I met Seth. And then Steph, I met him through my man Chris, who was like his right hand man, but Chris went to Liberty with me. And he was like my right hand man at Liberty, so it just like turned into what that turned into.
Well,
shout out to the chef, man. Chef Curry with the shot, boy.
Yeah, you ain't never tried to play him when you met him, or play either one of them.
I mean, I played against Steph before, like I said, but Steph, I don't really know. I don't. See, like when you dealing with them, like they don't want to play basketball. You know what I'm saying? That's like a job. Like that's like when you go to work and you do say something, you do like whatever you do. You don't want to do it when you're done doing it. You want to just relax and chill. So that's how they feel about basketball. And then that's just kind of weird, just being like, hey, you want to play one-on-one? Like I was never like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we was hooping. I hoop. I can't be checked. I cannot be checked by nobody.
So you still playing like the local leagues out here, like Pro-Am and off of
Yeah, I'm a 7 City Hoop Tape representative.
How would you describe like Pro-Am out here? Is it like, I don't know, man. I just feel like they could do.
I feel like
some
it could be
media
better.
behind them.
I feel like it could be better.
Like that one year at Maury when I first started recording. This is like when I first started like recording at all, or back recording. I felt like it could have been so sweet, and because I was putting videos out, it made it more entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Like people wanted to be there.
Yeah.
Like why? I feel like for the recent years it'd be like nobody wants to come. Like we have a lot of pros in the area that don't come back to playing it or don't play it. I don't know why that is.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It definitely needs to get back to what it was though. Like it used to be really good, man.
Like it's a lot of hoopers. Like
yeah, definitely. Even
like
the young
Dodo,
boys.
Ben, Theus. I mean, that's all from Norcom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You, Gilchrist, Stanley, the Norfleets. None of them playing it. Like
I don't know, man. It's like I don't know, man. Maybe we need to promo it more or something, or just hype it up more, put some more money behind it, get some more sponsors. Something, man. I don't know, but it has been falling off. I don't know. But I kind of feel like, I don't know if, I kind of feel like it's like that everywhere for the most part. Like, I be seeing a Miami one sometimes. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, the Drew's always going to be popping. I know Lou Will got one. But it used to be some in a lot of cities that I don't really hear about no more. So I don't know. Everybody playing Fortnite.
including you.
Yeah, I'm up there. Hey, Jinx the guy. Y'all at me. Only on the plate PS4 though. I don't do that Xbox B. I don't know what y'all doing.
All right, last question. Do you still be at Green Run? Do you show like the new kids love that came up after you?
Yeah, man. I'm big on that. Like, I always try to show the young boys love, man. Shout out AJ too, man. Camp James representative.
Yeah, AJ.
I mean, AJ killing right now. You know what I'm saying? I want him to be great, man. Like I said, like a lot of stuff when I was that age, I was figuring it out by myself. Like I ain't have nobody tell me, nah, bro, you gotta do this, or nah, bro, work on this, or look, when it's time to go to college, this how you do it. So I just try to be around and help them, give them just some knowledge, man. I don't want nothing from them. Like they can't do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying?
Can you imagine if you had social media?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So different. Even if I had like what you do, not being funny, not saying this because I'm with you, but just even that makes it so much more easier to get seen. Like that one retweet, somebody, you do a highlight, crazy dunk, crazy move. You know what I'm saying? The whole world's getting to see this quick. It's right there. Coaches are looking at this now. They don't even got to come to the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They could just see the footage. Like, send me a highlight. I remember you had to get it. You had to VHS it. Then you had to somehow transfer the files.
Oh my God.
It was hard. It was blurry.
I had to do VHS. Then I had to buy a DVD converter. So I had to put the VHS, then convert it to a DVD, then put the DVD into the computer.
You see what I'm saying?
Then convert it, like...
And then you had to send it.
Yeah.
Let alone, like, they might not even watch it. It's different if it just come to your phone and they click the link versus, let me take this out the case, let me go to the DVD player, let me get the control. That's a lot to now that I went to college,
Yeah.
I see like that's nonstop. It's a real business. They gotta train. They gotta do this. They gotta order the clothes. They gotta be on for the next recruit. It's nonstop. They gotta go to media day. They gotta handle the media. They gotta write up practice plans. They got meetings. It's a lot. Gotta check on the kids. Make sure they go into class. They don't got time to really, unless you like blue chip, and they like definitely on you. But shout out to Steph too, man. I just seen he's doing something for guys that was like me, like a 3-star player, like himself, a 3-star player, where if you don't get seen, he throwing like a special camp for them kids. And I think that's dope because it's definitely going to bring a lot of coaches. It's Steph Curry thing. Definitely going to bring a lot of coaches, a lot of opportunities for the young kids that ain't usually getting. Because that star shit don't mean nothing for real, man. It's just somebody say, hey, he's a 5-star.
Yeah, I guess they go to camps or whatever all around the country.
Yeah, but it's some kids that can't afford the camp, that don't get invited or just not even heard about because they go to this little school or this, and they really a Ja Morant. How does Ja Morant go be predicted to go top 5 and go to Murray State? How didn't he get Kentucky? Why is it Kentucky not gonna do it? You see what I'm saying? Like it's things like that, and it's like wow, like how did Steph go to Davidson?
Yeah. I don't know how that happened.
And then all the stuff they say about him. He's too little, not athletic enough. He shoots too many threes, lives and dies, but he changed the game. You see what I'm saying? And that's what is half empty, half full, man.
Yeah, there's only a few people that changed the game. Yeah. Well, yeah, I appreciate you coming, telling your story. What you got next coming out? Are you gonna drop another tape? You going on some shows?
Yeah, man, I got a couple shows. I got a show coming up at All Star. I got a new project coming out, second time around. Be on the lookout for that. Definitely first quarter, maybe early second quarter. I don't know, maybe April, May. I don't know, somewhere around there. Yeah, just keep dropping videos, man. I'm on it. We working, man. Free heat today, free heat, man. Hey, look at the playlist streaming everywhere, whatever y'all got, man. If y'all don't got nothing, it's on SoundCloud, YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube, Jenks, Jenks. I got my website, jenksmusic.com, jenksmuzik.com. Everything up there, every video, every song, everything, man. Just dropped Friday. Shout out my man Haverland in California. He put me on his album. The first song up there Friday. Pretty dope, man. Trying to do something. Shout out to you, man. Keep doing your thing with this podcast, man. 7 Cities Hoop Tape.
Appreciate you coming through.
No doubt, bro.